don't be afraid to try things, don't be afraid of adventure. And I think that, before I was a mom, I would be afraid to try things. I would be afraid, to step outside my box. Hi, I'm Krissy G, and I have been a FitTRAC member, I want to say 2 years now. And I found FitTRAC through a coworker, Barb Goodwin. She'd been going for a long time, and she was telling me about her boot camp experience. And then it turns out that FitTRAC was like right next to my daughter's gymnastics center, Bayshore, when they were still there, and then also her aftercare. So that's how I kind of came to find it. So my greatest achievement for me is being a mom. And that was like the first thing that came to my mind. But then the more I got to thinking about it, I was like, well, is that too cliche or something like that, or too corny? But the more I got thinking about it, it's really not. I mean, for me, my biggest accomplishment is being a mom because of how I've become a better person because of being a mom. And so the more I dug into that question, I was like, no, I think that is something that I truly value. And, from the very beginning of finding out that I was going to be a mom, it was, just this connection with my daughter that I think that you can never, people can tell you how it feels, but it's amazing once you experience it. It's funny because I am definitely, patience is not one of my strong suits. So at all. And so I think that is something, that's actually the first thing that I put on my little sheet when I was brainstorming. I was like, it has taught me patience, because you really a lot of times you want to just be like, no, but then you have to stop and be like, well, how is that going to help her if I just you know what I mean? If I just say no, you have to kind of explain your thought process. But also I think too is that, I want, one of our values is don't be afraid to try things, don't be afraid of adventure. And I think that, before I was a mom, I would be afraid to try things. I would be afraid, to step outside my box. And now I have this little human that is looking to me to so is looking to me as a role model. So for me, it's just stepping out of my comfort zone and doing things to show my daughter that it's okay to do that, and see what happens when you do. You go far. And so I think that that has definitely changed me for the better. I would say that probably my mom is an inspiration for me as well. Just to, continue to, practice patience, continue to, educate myself and grow as a person and be open and accepting. That is kind of how I grew up with my mom as a role model. And that's something that I am trying to pass down to my daughter as well. It's not just a quick fix, it's a journey to a healthier lifestyle. And I know I sounded like a cult for a minute, but I think that, I love the support that we get. And especially with women's history, I think the best thing is that, just the support network. There's Barb, there's Mimi, there's Danielle, there's Stephanie, just everybody that is constantly not pushing you, but they're constantly there for you when you're having bad days, or if you're having a rough week. So it's just great. I really enjoy being here.